Take 1 minute.
Yes. Okay, we can take 5-minute break. You can stretch out your legs and drink some water. गर्मी आ रहा है. ये एक खिड़की खोल दो मेरा. खोल दी. उस गेट को भी पूरा खोल दो. गेट ओपन द गेट फुल. Air will come. So one feeling comes ki that means what devotees are telling is something wrong about it, and that's why they are telling don't use intelligence too much because something logically wrong they are going to speak. So that's why पहले से बोल रहे intelligence मत use करो. Actually see, love cannot be understood by intelligence. Somebody is told why the mother is loving her child only more and why not the neighbor's child. Please explain it intellectually. Very difficult to explain. Or who loves you more, father or mother? Mother loves more. Why? Explain it intellectually. You can't understand. So we use intelligence in Krishna consciousness, but when you practice Krishna consciousness, then you will realize that the experience of practicing Krishna consciousness goes beyond intelligence. It is not that things are contradictory. It is not that things are wrong. ऐसा नहीं है कि it is logically wrong, Prabhu. नहीं, things will be logical. But time will come when you will realize that bhakti is beyond intellect. Like suppose you eat a gulab jamun, and if it is your favorite sweet or rasmalai, whatever, वो सब तो नहीं आज लंच में, दूसरा ही कुछ स्वीट होगा, बट जो भी है. तो इफ़ यू एक्सप्लेन इट इंटेलेक्चुअली, दिस डिफरेंस ना एवरीबडी दे विल से इट इज़ छेना एंड शुगर एंड मिल्क एंड सब तो स्वीट उसी से बना है, छेना मिल्क एंड शुगर से ही बना है. बट दैट एक्सपीरियंस दैट यू गेट यू कांट एक्सप्लेन इंटेलेक्चुअली. इन भक्ति ऑल्सो वी स्टार्ट विथ इंटेलेक्ट, वी अंडरस्टैंड द फिलॉसफी. But after understanding the philosophy, what we have to do? We have to practice and gain experience. That experience is much more than intellect. Then you will see that by my intellect I thought this may be right. But devotees told you, no, don't worry. You follow. And then you realize that what I was thinking intellectually, that was wrong. Because my intelligence, how much I can understand. Okay, so we'll have some kirtan first. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Hare Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav Radhe. Jai Panchatattva, 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 Jaya Panchatattva. Jaya Prahlad Singha, Jaya Prahlad Singha, Prahlad Singha, Jaya Prahlad Singha. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. प्रणाम संकीर्तन की ज्ञानवृत्तस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Okay, so we'll have a small class. What is the time now? 40 now. So half an hour class, then we'll go for darshan, and 1 o'clock then lunch, and then after that I will see if TOVP is open, then we will go inside TOVP in the evening, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. sir. So 4 p.m. we can go to TOVP, and then after that we can go to Chadamamru's birthplace and like that. We have less time. Sandhya Aarti. Sandhya Aarti after coming. सब आरती से नहीं कर पाएंगे, नहीं तो फिर भी लॉन्ग गो आउट. ओके, सो तो वॉल्यूम बढ़ा सकते हैं लिटिल बिट, थोड़ा सा वॉल्यूम. अबू प्रो थोड़ा वॉल्यूम बढ़ाइए तो स्पीकर को बाहर निकालिए. पहला वाला स्विच थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज, फर्स्ट उस साइड का फर्स्ट. हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा. या लिटिल बिट इको कम है ना, इको 0 है ना. इको ही तो बड़ा है. नहीं इको नहीं, वो ठीक है, वो ठीक है. दैट इज फर्स्ट इज फाइन. नंबर 3rd लास्ट एंड 4th लास्ट राहुल 0 है ना. ओके ठीक है, हरी बोल. सो as we grow in spiritual life now, we will see that it will become, as we grow, it will become more difficult for us to come together like this. And some of you may be experiencing. that as we grow, as time passes, we will grow materially also. Now, somebody may be a student, then he'll start doing job. Somebody may be doing small job, then his job will become big. Somebody may be doing small business, and as time progresses, the business will increase. So as we grow, materially will become big, and spiritually also will become big. Initially, you may be like chanting 1 round, 2 round, 4 round, then you chant 16 rounds. Then you make others chant 1 round, 2 round. After that, you make others chant 16 rounds. So as time will progress in Krishna consciousness, we will grow in bhakti and material things. And to take out some exclusive time for practicing spirituality will become more and more difficult. But actually it is very important for us that whatever we are doing, we are practicing Krishna consciousness every day. But that everyday process का धीरे धीरे जो होता है, जो इफेक्ट होता है, वो घटते आता है. तो उसका the actual impact जो होता है ना, we may chant every day 16 rounds, do everything, but the impetus that you have, the enthusiasm that you have, वो थोड़ा धीरे धीरे घटते आता है as time progresses. तो उसको रिचार्ज करने के लिए we have to come to Dham. Because when we come to Dham, one very important thing happens. What happens? Association. Of very intelligent answer. So when we come to Dham, what is the main thing? It is not about the temple, it is not about the deities. Yeah, आप जाएंगे, you will see very big temple, very beautiful deities, very nice decoration, and very nice prasad also. But what is the most important thing in Dham is association of devotees. Because through that association of devotees only we get access to Krishna. Nahin to for us, I remember when I came in 2008, I saw very nice Radha Madha and everything. Then Rajesh Bro was giving class and he was speaking about deity worship. How these are not statues, these are not wood, these are not marble. This is Krishna only coming and giving us an opportunity to serve him. So when I heard it, I said, Arey, that means... Then I went and prayed to Radha Madha, please forgive me, I thought you were a stone. So when you hear from devotees, then we understand who Krishna is. And then when we stay together in association of devotees, then we inspire each other in our practice. Now of course some of your parents may be devotees and you may be staying in some spiritual environment at home, but still when you come together like this, then the whole thing about staying in Dham is about practicing spiritual life. You may get some urgent calls. If you can manage them in less time, that's better. But the point is that we get an opportunity, an environment where the whole focus is spiritual life. अभी किसी को टेंशन नहीं होना चाहिए कि ना क्या असाइनमेंट जमा करना है ना, what are the next thing that I have to go after going to Calcutta. So just try to mentally make yourself free from all those anxieties and get fully absorbed for 2 days in Krishna and devotees, and forget that you are a student, you are doing job, you are this, you are that. Remember only that you are Krishna's devotee and you have come to Krishna's home. And whatever time you have, make full utilization for it in whatever spiritual way you can do. Like try to chant more number of rounds, because Dham has special potency. If you chant, then you can see the experience of chanting in Dham is much better than what you chant in your place. Because here the Lord's, it is like the Lord is saying, अरे this living entity, ये तो कितना millions of life पहले छोड़ के चला गया मेरे को, अभी वापस आया है मेरे धाम में. Okay, ठीक है, let him give him some extra mercy, let him give him some special benediction. So Lord is very happy when he sees us. We may be appreciating हाँ सुंदर डिटी है, अच्छा बड़ा टेम्पल है और ना डेकोरेशन सुंदर है, बट व्हाट द लॉर्ड इज सेइंग, अरे बाप रे, इतना साल के बाद, इतना जन्म के बाद, he has now come back to my home, let me give him mercy. So Lord is very merciful in Dham, and to the degree we are having that consciousness of receiving that mercy, to that degree we will get benefited. The rich man has come on street and he is going to give lot of donation. The beggars who are going to ask for more charity, they will get more. तो ज़्यादा भीख मांगेगा उसको ज़्यादा पैसा मिलेगा। रिच मैन आया है भीख देने के लिए। अब जो बैठा हुआ है इतना सीना तान के अपना कटोरी को उल्टा रख के उसको भीख मिलेगा? नहीं मिलेगा। बट द वन हु इज़ लाइक ना शोइंग हिज कटोरी, शोइंग हिज टॉन कुर्ता एंड समथिंग सो हंग्री है ना, द आइज एंड एवरीथिंग, जो जितना पूरा अपने आप को भीख मांगने में एब्जॉर्ब करके अमीर आदमी के सामने भीख मांगेगा, उसको ज़्यादा दे देगा। देखेगा अरे भाई इसका बहुत हालत ख़राब है, इसको थोड़ा बाकी को 10 दे रहा था, हो सकता है उसको 50 दे दे, है ना। सो दैट्स लाइक द रिच पर्सन के सामने अ बेगर इज बेगिंग। यू हैव सीन हाउ लाइक इफ यू सी इन ट्रेन्स द बेगर्स विल कम इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू एंड दे विल लाइक मेक रियली such kind of expressions, you know, and they'll beg for some time, and once they realize कि okay अभी नहीं मिलने वाला है, तो then they will move ahead. So if you see how their expressions are, they're quite serious. So that kind of expressions we have to make in front of Krishna. If you're not making those kind of expressions, then we will not get mercy. We will get some benefit. एक होता है something called अज्ञात स्वीकृति। अज्ञात स्वीकृति का मतलब है कि आप कोई सही प्रोसेस फॉलो कर रहे हैं, लेकिन आपको पता नहीं है कि वो एक्चुअली प्रोसेस क्या है, लेकिन आप प्रोसेस फॉलो कर रहे हैं तो आपको कुछ बेनिफिट मिल जाएगा। यू विल गेट सम बेनिफिट बट यू विल नॉट गेट द रियल बेनिफिट। लाइक यू डोंट नो व्हाट इज द प्रोसेस, यू डोंट नो दैट ना धाम इज मायापुर धाम इज सो वंडरफुल प्लेस। समबडी टोल्ड अरे ये बहुत अच्छा इस्कॉन का मंदिर है, चलो यार देखते हैं, चलो 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 इस संडे को चलते हैं। एंड दे केम, पीपल केम, मेनी पीपल आर लाइक दैट, दे कम, दे सी टेम्पल, दे टेक प्रसाद, दे गो बैक टू देयर प्लेसेस। एंड देन समबडी कैचेस देम, भाई एक बुक ले लीजिए, अरे माला कीजिए, कीर्तन कीजिए, दे सी द डीटीज, दे क्लैप, दे डांस, है ना, एंड दे गो बैक टू देयर प्लेसेस। सो दे गेट बेनिफिट। दैट बेनिफिट इज नॉट द रियल बेनिफिट ऑफ कमिंग टू मायापुर धाम, है ना। वो उसको बोलते हैं अज्ञात, बिना नॉलेज का, बिना ज्ञान का स्वीकृति मिल गया। दैट इज लाइक ओके यू केम, बट वॉट वी आर लुकिंग इज फॉर भक्ति। So for getting that bhakti, for getting the mercy of the Lord, we have to have that mood. When we don't have that mood, we cannot get the mercy. If we are in a mood of just seeing things materially, ना ये अच्छा बिल्डिंग है, नया कंस्ट्रक्शन हुआ है ना, पहले तो ऐसा नहीं था, ये गार्डन सुंदर है ना, प्रसाद यहाँ का अच्छा है, वो रेस्टोरेंट में अच्छा प्रसाद मिलता है, इसका रेट ज़्यादा है, उसका रेट कम है ना, यहाँ से शॉपिंग करना है, उधर से शॉपिंग नहीं करना है। ऑल दैट वी विल डू। इट्स नॉट दैट आई एम डिस्करेजिंग कि नहीं डोंट डू इट, है ना, बिकॉज सस्ता है तो इधर ही खरीदेंगे, डेफिनेटली कलकत्ता में महंगा मिलेगा तो बेटर ही परचेज फ्रॉम मायापुर, है ना। बट द पॉइंट इज दैट कि दैट इज़ नॉट द मेन थिंग। अभी somebody wants to eat something, प्रसाद, देन कलकत्ता में वो सब प्रसाद अवेलेबल नहीं होगा, मायापुर में आपको दिख जाएगा कोई शॉप्स, शायद कुछ प्रसाद, नाम नहीं बोलना चाहता मैं, सबको पता है तो यू मे गेट दोज थिंग्स एंड यू मे वांट टू ईट, है ना, पानी पूरी यू मे वांट टू ईट, पानी पूरी प्रसाद यू मे गेट हियर, पुचका, पिज़्ज़ा, दिस थिंग्स यू मे गेट इन मायापुर, डिफिकल्ट टू गेट इन कलकत्ता, बट दैट इज़ नॉट द मेन थिंग फॉर विच वी हैव कम टू मायापुर धाम। That you may do it, but that's not the focus. The focus is to get absorbed in Krishna. To get absorbed in Krishna and pray to Krishna for His mercy. And whatever we are doing, whether we are chanting, whether we are dancing, we are taking prasad, we are going to holy places, we are attending lecture, we should do that in prayerful mood. It is not just by that we can come to holy dham by our own strength. Like whenever I come to dham for any yatra with my spiritual master, Maharaj will always tell this point. It's not that by purchasing a ticket we come to dham, or it's not that coming to yatra is not like a package tour. You understand, a package tour, हाँ प्रभु जी 2000 रुपये दे दिया, पूरा accommodation, cooking है ना, सब कुछ arranged है, and that is not is what is dham. Many times people take 4 धाम की यात्रा, you may see sometimes some flex, 4 धाम की यात्रा, फलना कथा series and all that, but that is not the thing that will give you Krishna consciousness. You may appreciate, you may get some benefit will be there, definitely. Come to dham, even if somebody comes to dham and sleeps, he comes to dham and sleeps, and next day morning he gets up and goes, still he will get benefit. He'll get the benefit of doing Aswamedh Yajna, sorry, not the Aswamedh Yajna, doing Dandavat Pranam to the Lord. The Lord will say, अरे प्रणाम कर रहा है मेरे को, and somebody is इतना लंबा प्रणाम कर रहा है. The Lord takes it that way because He has come to His home. Somebody is doing walking. The Lord says it is equivalent to doing Ashwamedh Yajna. अश्वमेध यज्ञ करने के लिए एक आदमी को पूरा वर्ल्ड का एम्परर बनना पड़ेगा, तब वो अश्वमेध यज्ञ कर सकता है. तो ये चलते फिरते ही अश्वमेध यज्ञ हो रहा है ना. एंड द लॉर्ड सेज कि ना, इफ़ यू चैंट 1 round, that is equivalent to chanting 1000 round. That does not mean that na you divide your rounds by 1000 and chant. That means that na you do double triple whatever you are doing. जैसे कि ये कभी कभी दिखाता है कोई टीवी शोज़ में कि ना कि एक मॉल है और उसके अंदर एक आदमी को रखा गया है और बोला गया है कि 1 मिनट के अंदर इस मॉल में, बहुत बड़ा 5 फ्लोर का मॉल है, अब जो कुछ भी जाके कलेक्ट कर लेंगे और अपने बैग में भर लेंगे वो आपका है ना. some kind of offer, suppose it is given. I think some TV shows they used to do like this. So you go one minute, you have 60 seconds, you have whatever you collect and put it in your bag, that is yours. So coming to Dham is like that. 2 दिन का टाइम मिला है, अपना हार्ट का बैग को खोल लेना है हमको. जितना मर्जी भर सकते हैं, जितना मर्जी भर सकते हैं, Lord will do. Lord will give us. So we can access mercy by what? By chanting the names of the Lord, by attending morning program, by hearing lectures, by associating with devotees. Now devotees are there around you. You may find some devotee practicing better than you. So you ask them what they are practicing, what they are doing. Like, not that everyone knows each other so nicely. And some of you may know each other, some of you may know each other's name. So you can, whom you are seeing that somebody is practicing some better than you, you can ask, Prabhu, how you are practicing, what are you doing? Like, you can interact and know more. So the point that I wanted to emphasize is that when we are there in Dham, we try to utilize our time in Dham by having the right consciousness and by doing the right activity. Right consciousness means we have come here to accept the mercy of the Lord. So that prayerful mood should be there, not enjoying mood. Now, at least for 2 days we can try to remove the enjoying mood and maximize our time in Krishna consciousness. Whatever we are doing, let us not worry about how is the election going on and what is the result and what is the placement and what is the job or whatever. 2 days we focus on. I have half an hour time also, then maybe in this half an hour I can chant 1 or 2 more rounds. 2, 3, 4 rounds I can chant. That consciousness we should keep for 2 days. Because then when you go out day after tomorrow or whatever, tomorrow evening, then you will feel, yes, I have nourished something, I have got some good experience. Okay, so what is the time now? 12. Okay. And approaching thought is that we are asking Lord for His blessings. We think that in this world, I am the controller, I am the enjoyer. That is the goal everyone want to achieve. Everything should be under I want to become the ultimate controller. And why we want to become the ultimate controller?
Because I want to enjoy.
Because then I can control and I can enjoy everything. That is the mood of everyone in this world. Everyone who has come to this material world, except pure devotees. Pure devotees are coming to preach about Krishna consciousness. Everyone who has come to this material world, his mood is that I want to be the controller, I want to enjoy. Every action you do, you will see that is the mood. This is the prime, the thought, the reason because of which everything is working so nicely, not nicely, so much in this material world. Why so many jet planes are moving around, why so much trains are moving around, why so much cars are moving around, why so big factories are there, why so much big buildings are there? Because everybody wants to become controller and enjoy. And that mood we have to leave. You want to become servant. That is the mood. Because in that mood you can get happiness. The living entity's natural position is what? Jivara Swarup hoy Krishner Nitya Das. The natural position of living entity is that he is servant. And the more we want to become master, the more suffering we will have. The more problems we will have. Now when we become servant doesn't mean that you have to wear torn clothes. Doesn't mean that now you have to become a beggar. But what I am trying to tell you is the mood in front of the Lord. Like how the beggar is looking up to the rich man. On him, everything is dependent. If he does not give me money, मेरा पेट का क्या होगा? That how we are spiritually dependent upon the Lord. If the Lord does not give me mercy, what is there hope in my life? I may get some good money, I may get some good position, and then at the end of my life, it's not a difference between how cats and dogs die and how humans die. The same way everyone dies. Helplessly and forcefully. Terrible experience. But when we are Krishna conscious, then we understand I am not the body, I am spirit, soul, I am part and parcel of Krishna, I am servant of Krishna. Then the death is an experience of change of service. तो जी ये रूम थोड़ा आज कल इसका बुकिंग नहीं है, आपको इस रूम से उस रूम में शिफ्ट करना है. हाँ ठीक है ब्रो, मायापुर में ही इधर से उधर शिफ्ट करने में क्या दिक्कत है. लाइक दैट चेंज ऑफ बॉडी. वो हो गया, ये बॉडी प्रोजेक्ट ख़राब है, अभी दूसरा बॉडी लेना है, वो दूसरा सेवा है उस बॉडी में. ठीक है, चलिए. That is a way how pure devotees experience. So if you don't have spiritual focus in our life, even while practicing devotees, then after some time we will realize here there is no satisfaction, there is nothing further to look in life. Because materially सब चीज़ का limitation होता है. How much amount of happiness you can get from money, how much amount of happiness you can get from your family members, how much amount of happiness you can get by power, position. That gets saturated. जब when you don't earn, you feel like अरे मेरे पास थोड़ा पैसा होता ना तो मैं ऐसा चीज़ खरीद लेता. How many of you felt something like that any time? You wanted to purchase something, but you didn't had money, you didn't purchase. Okay. Now those of you raised hand, how many of you actually got money and you purchased it, but then फिर उसके बाद से कुछ ज़्यादा कुछ उसका इफेक्ट नहीं हुआ. Similarly, right now we may have something which we are like very looking for. अरे एक थोड़ा बड़ा नाम हो जाए, थोड़ा कुछ फॉलोअर्स हो जाए, some established business बन जाए, या कुछ बड़ा कंपनी में चले जाएं, तब थोड़ा ना लाइफ सेटलमेंट होगा और तब then I'll be happy. But then you get that, and again there is okay, I got it, but what's next? The satisfaction will not come because material things are like that. When you don't have, you feel अरे when I get that I'll be happy. When you get it, when you feel अरे इसके लिए तो नहीं खोज रहे थे. Because problem is that we are looking for spiritual things, and material things are reflection of spiritual things. So we are basically running after reflection of spiritual things. There is a story in DYS 4th session. We say, a person was looking for some necklace or some mangoes, and he was looking it in the river and seeing a nice mango or nice necklace, and he was going to grab it, but he was not able to grab. Because why? The original thing was there up. So the original experience, original happiness is there in the spiritual world, which we are looking in this material world. Because the material world, why we are looking in this material world? Because the material world is a reflection of spiritual world. इसीलिए लगता है कि यहाँ पे है happiness. It is not that कि we are having a false, we are seeing false things, we are seeing true things, but our vision is, our understanding about them is false. There is happiness in this material world, but it is very small, and the price that you have to pay is very good. It is small and it is for less amount of time. Yes, it is temporary, and it is temporary, but the price is very good. Price is very high. What is your favorite sweet? Yes, I am asking you, Prabhu. Shiv Shankar, na? What is your favorite sweet? Gulab Jamun. ठीक है. And what is the cost of gulab jamun? 5 rupees piece. But let's say if you come to some costly place, how much will be the cost? What is the maximum money that you can spend for one gulab jamun? Max 20 rupees. But let's say somebody says, we are giving one very nice gulab jamun. Cost is 5 crore rupees. आपका फेवरेट स्वीट है ना? खाएंगे क्या?
फेवरेट का लिस्ट में सबसे नीचे है.
खाएंगे क्या? बट गुलाब जामुन इज टेस्टी ना? 5 करोड़ वाला गुलाब जामुन का तो क्या टेस्टी होगा? 5 करोड़ का टेस्टी तो होगा, लेकिन 5 करोड़ का लाइक टेस्टी नहीं होगा. टेस्टी होगा बट 5 करोड़ लाइक नहीं होगा. 5 करोड़ में गुलाब जामुन भाई 5-10 रुपया 20 रुपया 1,000 खा सकते हैं ताज में जाके खाएंगे तो 1,000 रुपया होगा, 5 करोड़ का क्या गुलाब जामुन खिला रहे हैं. हाँ, material world is like that. 5 crore rupees for little bit happiness. So much hard work you do and little bit happiness you get. You work hard to get some big position. After you get the position you feel अरे इसी के लिए इतना हार्ड वर्क किया था, नहीं अभी और कुछ चाहिए, अभी कुछ समथिंग एल्स चाहिए, फिर कुछ और चाहिए, इससे भी हायर पोजीशन चाहिए, उससे भी हायर पोजीशन चाहिए, उससे ज़्यादा पैसा चाहिए. बट यू गेट एंड यू डोंट फील इट द एक्सपीरियंस. So when you are coming here, you have to understand कि yes, this is the material thing is the duty of my life which I have to do anyways. उसको तो करना है. But the focus is spiritual life, and how do I advance in focus life, spiritual life? By asking mercy from the Lord, by praying to the Lord. Lord, please help me in my chanting. Lord, please help me that I can read nice spiritual literatures. I can associate with devotees nicely. I can get up early in the morning. I can give up my bad habits. I can give up my anarthas. I can give up lust. I can give up pride, envy, anger, greed, envy, illusion. All that is there in my heart, I can give them up. So I have to pray to the Lord. And when you pray to the Lord, when you do, then you will get help. You don't pray, then you may not sincerely try also. But when you sincerely pray, like whatever you are doing, everybody is doing some spiritual practices, everybody is at least chanting, and you understand that you are not perfect in your chanting. When you pray to Krishna, Krishna, please help me in my chanting, then what will happen? You will start doing some endeavor also. One thing I want to tell you, that Mayapur Dham is really very special Dham, and by mercy of the devotees and Prabhupada, we are actually able to see Dham like this. Before Mayapur, before 1970s, if you see the picture, it is all field. There are no guest houses. Lotus building is the first guest house which Prabhupada constructed. Prabhupada said, we can sit under tree only, but if we keep trees, then nobody will come and stay here. so we have to make guest houses so that devotees can come and experience the mercy of Dham. Initially it was all field. We will go and see the Bhajan Kutir where Prabhupada initially was to live in that small hut. And there were snakes and everything, everything not conducive to living here, to practicing spirituality was here. Like, but like Prabhupada, Harlandep was telling that Narsimdev was established. Janivas Prabhu बता रहे थे कि एक बार क्या हुआ कि लोग आए डकैती करने के लिए और 250-300 लोग आ गए थे. और कैन यू इमेजिन, लोग हम लोग सुनते हैं चोरी करने आया कुछ शहर में, 2 लोग आया 4 लोग आया चोरी करने के लिए, फिर आवाज़ हुआ सुन के भाग गया. 250 लोग चोरी. एंड दैट टाइम नो बिल्डिंग्स वर देयर, ओनली द टेम्पल वाज देयर. और जहाँ हम लोग जाएंगे मेन टेम्पल वाज, दैट वाज देयर, एंड नथिंग, लोटस बिल्डिंग वाज देयर, दैट्स इट. 250 लोग आए थे चोरी करने के लिए, विद देयर एवरीथिंग. Somehow one devotee had gun, so he went and shot some fires in the sky. तो 2-4 गोली वोली, then they started running away. तो उस तरह का सिचुएशन था. And when flood comes in Mayapur, whole Mayapur goes under water. You might have seen some pictures also. इस रिसेंट नहीं है, पुराना पिक्चर लोग व्हाट्सएप में घुमाते रहते हैं. बट पहले जब फ्लड आता था 2000, लास्ट फ्लड आया था यहाँ पे 2015 में, होल पूरा पानी, एक फ्लोर. लोग बोट में आते थे मंगल आरती करने के लिए. So much difficulties was there, but still devotees used to come and do service here, and now it is very beautiful, like tourist destination, and West Bengal government also has done so many things, and but initially it was all barren field, and Prabhupada wanted to make it, like Prabhupada was walking in the field, and with his cane, he put the cane in the middle of the field, and Prabhupada said, this will be the world headquarters of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And devotees are looking at Prabhupada's face. World headquarters in the middle of the field. And there is no building, there is only one hut. And that time, ISKCON was not like small center. There were like 40-50 branches all over the world. There was a big temple in Los Angeles. Another very big temple in New York. And in London there was a big temple, Bhaktivedanta Manor. So ISKCON had worldwide presence that time also, in like 71, 72. And there are many places where it could have been the headquarters. But not among anywhere in the Western countries. Still in India it is a spiritual place. But in India, so much distance, far away, so much difficulty to come, na? Then take a train, then take a auto, then Toto, and then walk, and this and that. So much far. But Prabhupada knew that this is the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So here is the place where maximum mercy of the Lord is available. That's why Prabhupada made this as world headquarters. And you will see during the Gaur Purnima time, so many devotees come. Of course, very difficult to get accommodations at time. But if you come for one day or something, morning you come, night you go, you see so many devotees.
Birthplace in India, there are so many places. Like
Yes, there are so many places. Now there is Vrindavan, there is Ayodhya and all that. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, all other dhams in Kali Yuga slowly their glory will become unmanifested. अनमैनिफेस्टेड मतलब कि उसका जो ख्याति है वो धीरे धीरे घटता जाएगा, घटेगा नहीं, हमको प्रतीत होगा ही घट रहा है. एंड एज कलयुगा प्रोग्रेसेस, मायापुर धाम्स ग्लोरी विल बिकम मोर एंड मोर, बिकॉज महाप्रभु इज द युगा अवतार फॉर दिस एज एंड ही गेव द प्रोसेस ऑफ चैंटिंग ऑफ द होली नेम्स, एंड बाय दिस प्रोसेस ओनली वी कैन अचीव स्पिरिचुअल परफेक्शन. So as time will progress, Mayapur Dham's glory will become more and more, and that we are seeing. 2010 I had come, all the TOP का जगह पे क्या था, पॉन्ड था, लोटस फ्लावर था, फाउंटेन था, पार्क था. अब इतना बड़ा टेम्पल आ गया, वर्ल्ड्स लार्जेस्ट टेम्पल. And when the inauguration of that will happen, it will be such a big event. I don't know who will come for inauguration. So the temple hall itself is like 1 acre. The size of temple hall floor is 1 acre. एक बार में 10,000 devotees can sit in the temple room. 10,000 devotees. So the Dham's glory is slowly manifesting. This is materially. But spiritually you see so many people coming from, like Chinese devotees. When I came to Krishna consciousness, there were no Chinese devotees, very less. Now so many Chinese devotees are coming now to Mayapur. So slowly holy name is manifesting, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that. China mandir nahi hai, but devotees are there. China and Middle East, there are no temples, but devotees are there. Groups are there, devotees stay together and do practice, and they do katha and all, but temple is not there. Temple abhi government allow nahi karega. Okay, so we'll go to darshan. We'll see Radha Madhav and Panchtattva. When we say Panchtattva means, those of you don't know, I'll tell. We say Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. So Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Nityananda Prabhu. Who is Nityananda Prabhu? Balaram ji. And then Advaita Acharya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita. Advaita Acharya? Combined incarnation of Mahavishnu and Sadashiva. And then Gadadhar. Who is Gadadhar Pandit? Radharani. And who is Srivas Thakur? Narad Muni. So you'll see Panchatattva. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya is the man having with old white beard. And then Gadadhar Pandit and Srivas Thakur. This is Panchatattva. Srivas Thakur. No, first Gadadhar, then Srivas is the rightmost. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu leftmost. And then you have Radha Madhav Astraki. And you will have Prahlad Narasimhadev. Yes. Okay, so we'll go for darshan. One last question, yes.
For the material achievement, if you work
hard
on anything,
yes,
then you can achieve it.
Yes.
But
Not necessarily you'll achieve. If you have that Sukriti, you'll get it.
but for the spiritual achievement, like we want to become a good servant,
Yes.
in temple or anything, then इसमें जो है भगवान की कृपा जो मटेरियल अचीवमेंट में होता है, गॉड का कृपा का जरूरत पड़ता है.
नहीं, भगवान की कृपा हर जगह जरूरत पड़ता है.
मतलब मटेरियल वर्ल्ड
अपना हाथ को यहाँ से उठाने के लिए भगवान की कृपा जरूरत पड़ता है. ये कुछ लोग नहीं उठा सकते हैं, है ना. सो स्पिरिचुअल अचीवमेंट, मटेरियल अचीवमेंट दोनों के लिए भगवान की कृपा चाहिए होता है. बट इन स्पिरिचुअल अचीवमेंट लॉर्ड्स मर्सी इज़ फॉर श्योर. But in material achievements, it is not just dependent on your endeavor, because you may want your material achievement in this way, but Krishna may have some different plan, or we may have some different destiny. We don't know. Like we work hard and we will become the topper, not sure. But if you work hard, you will become spiritual topper, that is for sure. बिकॉज एवरीबडी कैन बिकम टॉपर इन स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ. मटेरियली टॉपर इज लाइक रिस्ट्रिक्टेड, ओनली 1%, मैक्सिमम टाई हो जाएगा 2 लोग का. बट स्पिरिचुअली टॉपर एवरीबडी कैन बिकम. ऐसा नहीं है कि ना देखो भाई 2 लाख लोग ITJ दिए और 2000 सीट है ना, तो 10 लाख लोग भक्ति प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ 10 ही हज़ार जाएंगे बैक टू गॉडेड. 10 लाख प्रैक्टिस पूरा मटेरियल वर्ल्ड भी जा सकता है स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड. दिस होल यूनिवर्स कैन बिकम एम्प्टी.
उधर फिक्स नहीं है बट इधर फिक्स.
हाँ,
उधर फिक्स नहीं है बट इधर.
material achievements are not fixed. It depends on your karma, it depends on your destiny, it depends on Lord's will, depends on how much you endeavor. Spiritual achievement में सब कुछ 100% है, हमारा ही endeavor 100% नहीं है. मतलब हम ही endeavor नहीं कर रहे, वही प्रॉब्लम है. भगवान वगैरह पूरा एकदम पूरा मर्सी एकदम फेंक रहे हैं, लेकिन हम ही लोग नहीं कि नहीं चाहिए, है ना. Like the mother has cooked already and saying कि lunch is ready, better come, but the son is only running away कि नहीं खाना है.
बट
सन अगर जाके मदर को बोलेगा मदर आई एम हंग्री, तो मदर खाना नहीं देगी, इस पर कोई डाउट है क्या? नहीं, सन जाके बोलेगा मदर हंग्री है, मदर बोलेगी नहीं आज खाना जाओ भूखे रहो. यू विल गेट समथिंग और द अदर 100%. नहीं है तो मदर विल कुक एंड गिव हिम, है ना. बट व्हेन यू गो टू रेस्टोरेंट देन पैसा है कि नहीं है, टाइम है कि नहीं है, खुला है कि नहीं है रेस्टोरेंट, ये आइटम अवेलेबल नहीं है. So many restrictions are there. But spiritual life, no restrictions. Only restriction is that we don't want it. The child who doesn't want to eat. Mother is running behind with the plate कि अरे खा लो. तो कृष्णा इस सेटिंग पे थोड़ा भक्ति कर लो. डिवोटी आज का साइड कृष्णा इधर से यार बोल रहे हैं, उधर से बोल रहे हैं, भगवत गीता भेज रहे हैं, भागवतम भेज रहे हैं, डिवोटीज़ को भेज रहे हैं, प्रसाद भेज रहे हैं, दर्शन भेज रहे हैं, सब कुछ भेज रहे हैं. हम लोग नहीं कर रहे हैं. यस, हरी बोल. 12:15 हो गया, ठीक है. Sorry, Bulls, we'll go to temple now. Take darshan. Huh? Phones are not allowed. You keep the room, especially if you are not wearing dhoti kurta, so definitely phones are not allowed. हाँ, phone switch off करके अन्नप्रभु को दे सकते हो, or you can leave in the room also, whatever. And then we go and take darshan.